this lesson we take a look at Andante in A minor, written by composer Carulli, who lived back in the 18th and 19th century. This is a great one to study, if you ask me. It has a great carryover into anything you do on guitar. I do believe in the classical world they would consider this a beginner's piece, an easy one. And it is, depending on if you're used to positioning your hands correctly. If you do, it should be easy. If you don't, you really need to work on it, otherwise it's not going to work. What I for one mean, let's talk about the left hand for that matter, is the ability to curl up your fingers like I'm doing now and assign each finger to a different fret. This one for the first, for the second, for the third, for the fourth. Of course, your thumb is behind the neck. Your leg, in this case my left one, is elevated, so from here I should be able to get anywhere I want. Everything is happening here in the first 4 positions, so you have 4 fingers, you should be able to move through all this efficiently and with minimal movement. So that's what I mean with that. Other than that, what appears in the song, or in the piece, in section A, it would be like 3 chords, A minor, D minor, and E major. You know, playing them like full chords now doesn't mean you need to fret all those notes, just fret what you need, which are, in general, like pairs of thirds. So let me show you those. Here, for E major, you would have like a G sharp and a B. Or for A minor, you would have like an A and a C. There's also here a B and a D. So this is what I mean. You really shouldn't be moving there at all. Those fingers should be lined up there, ready to take over whenever they need to. A C and an E here, an F and a D there, or a D and an F. I'm going from lower to higher. Those are the ones you need. Pinching them with 2 fingers, those 2 or those 2, and then of course your thumb is playing, in this case, well, the right hand is playing the off beats. So like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and so on. You could have seen it already earlier in this preview. There are little fills like, let me see, nope, stuff like that. Be able to alternate your fingers here, whether or not it's those 2 or those 2, you wanna do it like so. So that's another technique, of course, for the right hand. Let me see. In section B, it is more centered around its major brother, C major, and then a G with a B in the bass, also a D minor, C with an E in the bass. I, of course, show you all this in close-up for both hands. Stuff like this. This definitely requires correct hand positioning, otherwise you will be blocking off strings and notes. You don't want to do that. However, let me see, like I said, and then it's like pinches and then filling up the ends of the beats with the 3rd string. Like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So this is what is happening throughout the section B. Okay, so like I already mentioned, everything that I just talked about, we will go through this thoroughly. You should be able to have it. I'm thinking of something else that I should point out. I think for the most part, this is it. And otherwise, you will definitely hear more details in this lesson. You can find it at totallyguitars.com.